Look at how cute these cards are for your sunglasses. So today's template, we have the sunglasses card, and I'm going to show you how you can design them in Canva, cut them out, and assemble. You're going to have two pages that comes in this template, one with the section for the pre-cut holes and one without. And depending on your glasses, you'll know which one you're going to use. I'm going to recommend the one without the pre-cut holes, and you'll see why in the video eventually. So each of these glasses are a different size, they are a different shape, so it all depends. Anyway, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to show you all of it. So let's get into this tutorial. Make sure you're subscribed if you aren't, and again, template at thecraftprintshop.com. Purchase your template and click the link. This is where it'll take you. You're going to select Use Template for New Design. Once you arrive here, you will see that there's two pages. This is the first page. And the second page, you're going to see these little circles. Now it's up to you which one you want to use, but I'll tell you the difference. So the circles are here to show you where to punch the hole for the glasses. So the average style glasses, this is where the hole will need to be punched, not in the center, a little bit higher, so the shape of the glasses fit into the square, the rectangle. And then up here, they're not here because this is for like irregular glasses. Like I have one that have bunny ears or have a different shape, and you may want it a little bit lower. So you're going to just average out where you're going to punch it once you're finished printing. So that's the difference with the two. Now, we're going to talk about designing. You can either select the color right up here, change it to what you want. If you want a color background, down here we have gradient options. And we'll keep this one. This is pretty cute. And this one. And then I'll show you on this one when we use a printed background. So you can either upload your own. Here, I have some bluey that I've been using for my niece. What you're going to do is just size it to match. You could drag right here and bring up the bottom. Match the size of the blue background. Then you're going to go to position and just keep going backwards until those three dots. This is too far back. You're behind the blue. You're just going to go forward one. And those dots are still there to let you know if, where you have to cut. So that's if you want a pattern. In Canva, you can go to Elements. And let's say we type in floral. They would have some patterns too that you can use in here. So you see here under photos, if you select photo, they have a whole bunch of different pattern like paper, backdrops, and things like that. Even some with just a little bit of a pattern like this one, but something like this you want to be careful because let's say we wanted to use this. The white background is not the same type of white, but it matches your paper you're printing on. So in this case, you might not see where you need to cut. So you want to pay attention to that. But I'll show you another option. Wait, let me go back. If you want to make sure you're cutting the right place, you can go right up here to border. Click on the border style. It's on 4. Bring it down to 1. That way you have a thin border on here and you see where to cut. And what I usually try to do is you'll click right here, border color. Change the color to match your design. That way, if it does end up where you don't cut it all off, it matches. So right here, photo colors, whatever images you bring into Canva, they will give you the colors that are in there. So for the floral one, this green matches some of the green. Let's click out of it so you can see that light green. We'll go back in. They also have the pink, and you can do that as a border, right? Now, let's talk about fully designing. You have the options for words. You could go to text. Now here, these are just fonts that I save that I use often. You can just select one and then change it when you're ready. Down here, these are paired fonts, like combinations that Canva already put together that you might like. I usually scroll through them and see if there's something I like. This is cute. Where do we go? Let's bring it up here. Right, let's say we like this one. You can ungroup if you wanted to make one of the sizes bigger. Let's bring this in right there. Make it bigger, make it smaller, move it to the left, move it to the right, things like that. Then you can double click in there and type in whatever you want it to say. Let's see if we wanted to do happy birthday with this one. Size it how you want it. Anytime I have like combinations, I like to have one overlapping the other. It just looks cute. Double click it, go to the top here, and then you could change the color to whatever you want it to. Something like that, right? And that's the font. If you don't like it, you want to keep this one or change it, you just have right here, this is the font options, and these are all the fonts that are available. Now if you see a hold on, let me find one here, the little crown next to it, just know that font you can only use if you pay for Canva Pro, which is about $12.99 per month. So I'm gonna go back, leave that there. The same goes when we go into elements and you choose one of these floral backgrounds or something like that. Remember that if it has the crown, you have to pay for it. These are some really pretty floral backgrounds. So right now, as I'm making this video, Easter is the next holiday. So I'm going to see what they have for Easter. Look at these backgrounds. Really cute. Something like this is really good too with a border style. Let's bring that down to the bottom, where you can put your message or an image in the center. But just remember that when the glasses go on there, some of it will be, hold on, let me shrink this down like this. Some of it will be covered up because the glasses are going to go there. But once they take it off, they will see the full design, right? Now, let's leave these for now. You can also go into graphics and you'll find all of the like cute images that you could put on here and fully design. So we'll do something really quick and then we'll assemble, show you how to punch the holes, you know, cut them out, punch the holes, and assemble everything. So just find some cute images, whatever you want to use. You can scroll through. Also, you can upload your own. So you can go here to uploads, bring in the picture you want. See, I have like Bluey and some things here. Let's grab Bluey right quick. Let's say we wanted to put Bluey here. How cute is Bluey? Again, you want to be careful, hold on, with the white backgrounds, because when you put something like this here, you can't see it to cut unless you put like a border just to make sure when you're cutting, right? So I said Easter and I'm over here with Bluey. But that's how you bring in an image. I'm going to bring in a random image, this one, just to show you that if you brought in something with a background, you can select background remover, which is a pro option. At one click, it removes the background from your image, so that's great for pictures, right? So let's go back to the elements and grab Easter. So remember we said we have this one in the center. You can type in what you want like I showed earlier, or you can find like happy Easter sayings already made and put it in there. So if you feel like you don't have that much designing skills, it's okay. There's a lot here to do it for you in Canva. And this one here, y'all ain't remind me. Go to position. Let's put it to the back. Just forward one. We want to leave the hole so we can cut it. So let's go back to elements. Type in that Easter. Or you can type in Happy Easter. That way you'll see all of the like happy Easter wording. We're going to go to see all. See that? Look at this cute little chick. I would say that things like this, designing, takes usually a good amount of time. That's why I like to add a little bit of designing process. Hold on. I really like him on the corner. Now, I think this is so cute, but I don't like this gradient behind it. But anyway, right here, you have the option when we do print this, if you want to cut the arm off or cut right around the little arm so it's sticking out. And him with the little glasses makes it even cuter. We make you a little smaller. I think I really like this. Hold on. And this is why I like to design with my templates, not only to show you the features of Canva, but also so you understand that it does take time to, the designing process sometimes is the longest process. Now, obviously, I don't want him on the outside like this. That's a little too much to cut. So we're going to go to flip. We're going to flip him horizontal. And look at this little cutie. And I think I'm actually going to cut out the little wing on the side. Let's try to get him exactly lined up. It's not lining up. It's not. You know why it's not lining up? Because it's trying to even, go back. It's trying to even out with the other bird. You see right there when those lines pop up, is to make it even out with the other birdie. But I want you on the edge. Come on, cutie. I think I'm going to leave it and just cut it. I can't get it for nothing. All right, let's go. We don't want to take too much time. This is just a quick tutorial. We're going to remove that happy birthday. I really don't like this background, so we're going to keep looking for some other cute. Look at this happy Easter. Everything is here. Let's find some, look at some grass right here. You can design whatever it is you need. Bring it in a little bit. Look at that. Cute. I think I want the chicks to the front, so we're going to go position to the front. So we see the little leg poking out for this one, and we'll keep this one behind the grass. I'm not loving this background. Let's go back to elements. I'm gonna go in the photo area to see what images I do like. Oh, but wait, look at this. This is cute. We don't need this grass here. Let's try this one. I like the grass, but then I don't like the background. You can double click and like move the grass up. Let's see how that looks. Let's position it behind. How that look? Not too bad, but not too great either, you know? All right, we're gonna take it, because if we don't, y'all know what happens. We end up here all day. That's too realistic. Our birdies are a little cartoonish. So I don't want anything too realistic when our images are very cartoony. You get what I'm saying? All right, can't spend too much time. Let's go to graphics. I want to see more like this. And they'll show you some things that they'll, they deem similar to your image. Let's put some eggs on here. I'm gonna make them smaller. Duplicate. But you know what I'm noticing when I do this? I don't like this Happy Easter anymore to match this. Listen here. Now we have Bluey. What are we doing with Bluey? You can also go to Edit, go to Shadow. You can put an outline around it. You can make that outline a little smaller by dragging this bar. Click here and you can change the color. Let's say if we want it white, or you can give it a glow. Let's move the size of the glow a little bigger. Hold on, let's change the color because we can't see it. So let's bring it down to like a darker. There we go. You can change the size, the blur, yeah, and the intensity if you want it darker, a little lighter type of glow. So you can do that. They also have other like different angles, but then you have to play with the size. You could curve it, Let's leave the bottom one. I like this one. All right, so we leave that. I'm going to type in my niece's name on here. Because she loves her some Bluey. Olivia, let's change that font to something. Let's see if there's more sugar. Yeah, that's more cute. Like childlike, I'm going to actually move the family up, make it a little smaller. and put her name on the bottom because I feel as though you might see it better with the glasses on. No, let's put it at the top because this one is the one we are not punching the hole in. Obviously, I don't know what I'm up to here. Let's change the color to white. I just don't want to spend too much time. I'm going to click on the Effect button and outline. Let's change that outline color to like, no, let's do a blue. That's cute. You can also change the thickness on that if you wanted to go all the way around or just a little. I like that right there. Okay, now let's go to Elements and do something like Party. See if we can find some balloons or something we like. Now this is for, obviously you see it's moving. That's if you're saving a video. So if you are doing an image, you wouldn't use things like this, right? So let's find some party images, some celebratory things. These balloons are cute and they're more cartoony. You can also find like this, hold on, realistic balloons like this one, see? So if you were using a picture of someone, these balloons would match better. Something like this, it's more childlike to match, you know, the little cartoons we have here. And here you can also change the color of the balloons. You see each one, select the blue. And if you want, you can just select the colors that are going to match Bluey. Select the color. These are the colors that are in there, see? This already kind of matches the color that they have going on. I like that. Let's leave those. Let's put another on the other side. If you ever watch me design, I always love to have everything matching on each side. We're going to position to the front. Let's make sure Bluey and them is on the front. And that's it. The background, I don't like this background. Maybe I try just a color. I think a color will just work for me. I like this color, but I also think it's a little bright. Let's go for pink. She does like pink. Do I want it? You can also click here and just go down the scale and I get like a lighter pink if you want. I like that. Also, I'm going to add the border, not for cutting purposes, because I want to see like a cute border color. Now, you can make the border thick as you want. Look at this. Obviously, we don't want that, but I want you to see you can make the border colors. So I'm going to change this border color right here to that blue that we're using. Look at that. Cute. All right, now on the balloons, I want to go to Edit, and I'm going to put a shadow. I'm going to make this blur a little smaller, the size a little smaller. Don't worry about that. Bring the intensity down right there. That's a little better. Now, I noticed that when when Canva's acting up a little bit, you've seen that shadow off at the top. Just keep designing, and when you're done, it usually disappears, unless it's my computer. Who knows? See? See that? You see that? You see that? I've noticed I usually freak out, and it's like, what's going on with my design? That's not what I'm looking for. And then when I'm done, it's gone. So yeah, I think I don't know what exactly that really was, you know? Anywho, and if you want, I love these little confetti above the balloons, just to give a little something extra. I'm going to make a duplicate on this side, turn it, let's leave it here, turn kind of to match the balloon. That's cute. I wish that this gave you the option to change the colors, because you can't see some of the colors real bright here. So let me try another one. Let me see if I can find. So right here, magic recommendations, you could see all. That'll give you similar images to what you just pulled in. So because I don't like that I can't see it, look at this one. Now this is what I'm talking about. You have the options here to change the color. Let's turn it. How that looks. Now if we wanted to go in and match, which don't these colors look like they match already? The only difference is this dark purple, which is on some small dots. I would change to that dark blue we're using. And it's not even that much, so keep it that way. That's a plus. And bring some over here. And look, I think I'm gonna go to edit, put a little shadow on it. A little glow. That's too high. Let's bring down that intensity. Again with the other one, glow, and bring down the intensity. And that's it. Very simple. Was that simple? I said very simple, but was it? Who knows? But you just learned a little bit of editing in Canva if you did not know. So if you didn't know, now you know. So here go our simple design. I'm going to print all of them out. We're going to cut them and see how they look. Punch the holes. You need just a regular hole puncher, and that's it. And these I'm actually going to print on the matte cardstock. I think it's the thicker 96-pound one. I'll link all of the supplies that I'm using in the description. And if you purchased it, you'll have the supplies linked in the PDF file that you got. Now we're going to go over to the top left, go to File. You're going to change the name of this to whatever you want it to be named in your Canva account. Then you're going to press Enter, and that's it. Then you're going to go over to the right to Share. We're going to click on Download. You're going to change the file type to a PDF print. You're going to flatten PDF, and then you're going to download. Now that you have your image out, we're going to print. I'm printing on the Epson EcoTank 16600, but you can honestly print from whatever printer you have. Just match your settings to the paper that you're going to use. I'm printing both pages, but you can click on Selection and decide which one you want to print. I'll go back to all 2 pages. Now you want to make sure you don't have your double-sided on, because then obviously it's going to be double-sided, right? So I'm just going to send this to the rear tray. And here I'm going to use my photo matte paper setting because I'm printing on the matte paper. And the quality defaults to best, but always just make sure it's there. Then you're going to print. So we have our printouts. You can use a pair of scissors to cut or a paper trimmer. I'm going to use the paper trimmer, obviously. Y'all forgot to remind me that I wanted to cut out his little hand, but I sliced it off. But it's okay. Look at these. I love the matte look. Oh my God. Okay, so we have our ones where we're going to choose where to punch the holes. And then we have the 2 where the holes are chosen for us. If you have the typical hole punch, just punch wherever. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just going through. I do have a multi-size hole punch. And I think the largest size, the 5x6, might be good enough on its own. Let's try it out. I put it the wrong place. So it kind of covered. We'll see when we put the glasses in there. So I'm gonna get a pair of glasses and let's see how it goes. All right, so these are the bluey glasses. And then this is what I was talking about, where the glass shape is different. So we're going to do a lower punch so that the ears can actually be on the card. So let's get the bluey one open. And I found these in Five Below. I think they were $5. So this one is actually not big enough. Are these the same size? But this one is. So it all depends on the pair of glasses you're using. So this one fits in perfectly. Oh, these are tiny kitty size. There we go. Let me see, hold on, these can't fit. And I also had these, so we're sizing and seeing what's fitting. So this fit through here, and it fit better than the other one. So it all depends on your shades now. So this one is good. So here, without, would be the one we could actually measure. So to be on the safe side, without. So this is what we're gonna do. We want the glasses to sit here. We're going to get a pen or pencil. We're gonna punch the hole here. We're gonna punch a hole here. Now with the larger one, it can fit these glasses, but it couldn't fit these glasses. So what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna punch this hole, and then I'm gonna punch one right next to it, right above it, to make it a little wider. So let's try that. So let's see how it goes. Yep. So you have to size your glasses. Because even this, to me, every pair of glasses is different. So we learned something today. We're gonna go in just a little bit and punch a little more. Now let's try that. Much better. Much better. So my little bluey, which I'm going to put on this card, we're going to, this is the official card it'll be on. Measure bluey again, and remember to go in a little. Relax, bluey, relax. There we go. So we're going to punch exactly, just a little more in, and another one a little more up. Let's get bluey. Put you in there, bluey. You seem like you still want to be a little wider, child. Bluey is some thick glasses. I'm gonna put them next to each other to see the difference. So if you were using a smaller size hole puncher, if you don't have a multi one, you're going to punch a little bit more holes. But we finally got them that size. So if you look at these glasses, they're thick here and then a little bit thicker here. Compared to these, that's all around thin. So my suggestion to you, use the option with no hole, because all of these are different sizes, right? And then look at this one. Let's put you the same direction. Everybody has a different size. Bluey. We have the Easter one, and we're gonna put the bunny ears on here. And you see it's going to be lower. Now we have our hole punches. They look crazy when you keep them there, right? So we should have did it for this one. This is going to be lower because you want the entire part of the glasses to stay on the card. So we're going to mark here. Don't mark it so big also if these are gifts. And we're going to go in just a little bit. We don't have to punch more than one. You see where the hole is and I went in a little? Let's see how we did. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. So we have, close up now, close up. Easter, Bluey. Let's see how Valentine's Day. I think the Valentine's Day fit in here. Yep, look at that. That was the pre-punched holes. So because you're not sure about the sizing, let's not use the one with the pre-punched holes, just to be safe. It's always better safe than sorry. And there you have it. Number 2 and number 3. How cute. I love these. And these are good to also put in an Easter basket when you have a bunch of items in there. I think I'm gonna keep this one for my niece's own. And this one too. The little dots, I know my nieces wouldn't care, but if I was selling this, I definitely would remove it. Or if you had a Easter egg sticker, stick that bad boy right there. And that's it, guys. So if you don't already have the template, head on over to thecraftprintshop.com, get your template, and don't forget to subscribe.